Hello Pisces, and welcome back to your extended. So this morning we were talking about exploring unity consciousness and also the diversity that makes us who we are. We have a world full of diversity that we can explore. But the thing is that sometimes that is very scary. Now, if you haven't seen the reading from this morning, I suggest that you go see that one first. Subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell to all, and then you'll know every time I post a new video. I post twice a day, Pisces. Alright, so the Nine of Voices came out, and I said I was going to look deeper into it because the card was really speaking volumes to me. So I'm going to be using now the Light Seers Tarot, which is also not an accompaniment to the Muse, but it's from the same creator. Very diverse deck with two different themes completely, but they are so gorgeous. And what came out for the Nine of Voices was the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands speak of oppressive behavior, oppression, and a lot of weight carried on the shoulders. And I find that this has to do with the way we've been living our lives. Change will be slow with the Knight of Pentacles, which is indicating, but very worthwhile, and showing a lot of deep and great progress in our lives when we learn that diversity will bring balance and a beautiful equality to the way we live our lives. It's going to give us such diverse ways of thinking and creating, and that we should always work towards that. But for some, it's going to be so difficult. Okay, it's going to be difficult. And some of us who are even open to diversity, it could be difficult as well. You see, we all very much get used to the way things are. To introduce change into anything the way things are can be very unstable, make you feel unstable and on shaky ground. So I read from the book here, and even in this, it's really, I'm just going to read it to you because it really spoke to me. Okay? And it says here, and for some of you, I feel that this is going to really resonate with you. For many moons, she has been sleeping in that halfway place of unrest, that place where worry has crept into the sides of her mind and kept her from the deep slumber she so desired. Her eyes would close effortlessly as the body said yes to stillness, but the mind was a canyon full of memories to retrieve and process. This to me speaks of childhood and how you may be raised and things that you were taught, okay? And a canyon full of memories to retrieve and process, okay? Slow processing. And her pillow never seemed to have enough space to hold it all. Even her memory seemed to fade into the liminal with her nightmares. When this lack of respite also creeps into your waking hours and you find your mind spinning without relief, allow the Muse to blanket you from above. Your fears are but illusions of the future. While in the present place you are safe, held, and loved. Quiet your mind, even when it seems far too simple. The answer is always love. Okay? So I find that this is speaking of when you are unsure, work from a place of love. Okay? Even if it feels slow, Pisces, even if you're thinking, oh, this is too hard for me to process or too much for me to do, it is coming from a place of love. Okay, I'm going to put these back into the deck. What was underneath the Muse deck was the Ace of Voices. So this is a breakthrough, okay, an opening up of the mind. You can see it, okay, seeing it, looking in a different way. And there's also the Wisdom of Owl here and all the different colors, all the different shades. Even her hair kind of starts looking like feathers. So this is showing diversity in its very best form. Okay, Pisces? Alright, so I'm going to pull some more tarot here. We're going to continue looking at what Spirit has to say about this, how they're going to give more info, okay, on this. Let's see here. Okay. Right. In everything that I've spoken about this morning, Spirit wants you to know that the greatest power you have for yourself, Pisces, and that one of the greatest cards that I find that is part of our sets of cards that describes the Pisces Collective is our ability to be adaptable. and juggle new things, old things, everything, okay, and put it into perspective. And as well, you have the Two of Swords. That brings clarity, okay? Adaptability brings, unblocks what is blocked. So we have the greatest ability to see diversity for what it is and the blessings that it is offered to us in this lifetime, okay? And we have the greatest ability to explore it at the very, at the level, if you want to call it, okay? I like that very much, yeah. Again with the Two of Wands. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Wands. 222. Okay, so look that up in angel numbers. Google that number 222 in angel numbers and see what that means. It will bring you a message that is for you. I usually see that there's 2 or 3 different ones. Whatever one really resonates with you is the one that you should really stick with. The Two of Wands is about planning these things. Okay. I do see travel, or feel travel in this card. I feel that they're planning a trip just because there is the globe there, okay? There is this beautiful VW van. My mother loved these vans. She passed away in July of 2020. So she passed away actually in 2 days from now. So yeah, it's going to be a year. Our anniversary. You'll have to excuse me. You know, when those things kind of catch you, when you realize that these things are kind of coming in together. Her biggest dream was always getting into an RV and taking off, and she was always attracted to these VW vans, and I think she probably would have loved living in one if she could have just had more time. So this is talking to me about plans, diversity, and exploring other people and how they live the better half always has to do with getting out of the environment you're in. It's always nice to come home, but it is nice to go out and experience those things. And some of you may be starting to feel the call now that restrictions are being removed, and that may be your next big journey, Pisces. It may be your journey to go and explore the world so that you come back with a wealth of knowledge and more creativity, more beauty. Okay, let me see, where is that beautiful Empress that we saw this morning? Right here. Okay, the more creative with the more choices available to you, so that you can, I don't know, go even further in your life, the life that you're building for yourself, the things that you're creating. Okay. This breakthrough can touch you in more ways. Everything's interconnected is what they're saying, okay? Your ability to see diversity as a blessing and everything that it brings, and I've got 3 cards here, okay, will set you off on a new journey, unblock you with the 8 of Swords, take all of these blocks away, and propel you into the 10 of Pentacles, which is gorgeous. It's wealth, it's happiness, it's diversity, it's beauty, it's everything, okay? Yeah, it's everything, okay? It's abundance. The more open you are to everything, the more you let it all in and really make it part of you, the more it inspires you to be more, okay? They're showing me the box of Crayola. Yes, we're going to oversimplify it. Would you always be wanting to color with the most beautiful color of blue? As much as the beautiful color of blue is beautiful in its own right, wouldn't you like to sample different colors of blue? Different colors altogether? Would you like to dip into the reds and the yellows and the purples and the greens? That's what diversity is for this world. It's all these beautiful, beautiful, different colors that are coming through. Okay? Alright. It's right here. It's right here. This is the Crayola box right here. See that? right here. See all these beautiful colors. Okay. Okay, so you have the Seven of Swords. We had the Seven of Wands this morning. It's very interesting how these keep coming back out. Okay, the different things. That's a 6. Okay, I was wondering. Yeah, and here it is again. I knew it had come out. I knew it had come out. Most importantly, to stay away from, FYI, is the most negative energy or negative forces. People who tell you that change is bad, that change is dangerous, that change, well, will not produce anything valuable for you. Variety is the spice of life, Spirit is putting into my head. And you have to really move away from these fears, from these furtive animals, the fox. They're beautiful animals. But when you go to touch them, they skitter off, and they yip and they yap and they skitter off. Have you ever seen that? They're very nervous. They're very, very nervous. They're always afraid that something's going to be taken away. And this is what this is saying. Nothing's going to be taken away. Everything that you have that's important is already within you. Okay? Change doesn't always change who you are in a negative way. When you see diversity, it opens up your heart to things. It opens up your mind and your headspace to things. It opens up your acceptance, and acceptance to just invite beauty in, okay? And see things in a more balanced way. Absolutely. Okay? Sometimes we see people do things and we're going, why do they do that? That doesn't make any sense. It is because sometimes we have seen a different way. We've done different things. By doing these different things, you invite, I don't know, a different way of thinking. Okay? A different way of doing that's better. That's not so fear-oriented. Okay? Not so scaredy cat type of energy. Oh, I don't know it, so I'm scared of it. No. Okay, trust yourself to know. Right, clarity. It also brings clarity to the situation. The sun, okay? And the sun brings happiness. Clarity brings happiness. Makes everything crystal clear. Makes everything make sense. Makes everything take a more peaceful approach to how life is seen and what you can do with it and how you can mold it to be a better and a happier place. Okay? You get more answers, more choices. Okay? What if you had a multiple choice test and the only choice that you had was yes? That's not a choice. If you have yes, no, maybe, and more choices, maybe there's more than yes or no. None of the above. It depends on the situation. You know? Can you rephrase that? Whatever. You have a multitude of choices other than what you're used to. This also brings harmony, again with the different colors. You see that? The different colors in the bowls coming up. And the bowls have different colors in them. Okay? Diversity brings harmony, brings happiness, brings peace. You're finally able to see the world in different colors and different shades instead of just one. Yes, and it meant what it meant, Pisces. It meant what it meant, quite literally. I think it's time. I think that we should see everybody just as beautiful and diverse as everybody is. That's it. You know, that's it. It's not It's not that difficult, really. It's really not that difficult. The Magician. We have the magic within us. We always did. We can change things. We can do things. We can make it a better place. We can yield whatever we want in our own lives. You are the master of your own life and the direction that you take and what you see. I know this is a number 1, but it should be a 9 with all the swirls, all the spirals in this going around. Master of your own universe. Shining a light, a beautiful light that turns into a radiant sun. It's really gorgeous and it's really profound. Okay? And then here comes this 10 of Wands. Okay? We have to light the way out of oppression. We have to pack our shit and leave these old ways of thinking behind to let that breakthrough come in and shine a light on the stuff that's not really working anymore. Okay? We really need to start shining the light on this stuff. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to take one from the Spellcaster's Oracle. Dreams. Yeah, this is bringing in the this is about these nightmares. Okay, again, we have to move past this stuff. Okay, this stuff that is bogging us down, that is stopping us from moving forward. Let me see here if I can find anything. I'm hearing no, but okay. Look out into the night sky and observe the constellation shining back at you, for it's the stars that point you in the right direction of your dreams. With this in mind, take some time to decide what it is that you wish to come true. Whatever you choose at this time will work out well, so take this opportunity to focus on your ambitions and your dreams of your life. Go to bed with a sense of excitement, for you're going on a journey as you always do. Whether you're aware of it or not, acknowledge the dreams you have, for each are entwined with meaning and messages to assist you in your awakened state. So this is about your dreams. But I feel that this is Spirit also saying that they have dreams where a world where we won't have to deal with that kind of stuff anymore. You know, the kind of stuff that we have been dealing for centuries now. Oppression of people, of, you know, cultures, of differences, diversity. Okay? I have a dream. And I do have a dream. I always, all of my life, Pisces, I've always thought to myself, why can't we just all get along? Why can't we just all let people be the beautiful beings that we were all meant to be? I really feel that this is a very important question. And if more of us can really ponder into it and look at it in this way, we'll see some great deal of advancement and happiness come our way. Okay? And yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take one more of these, which is the healing mantra, which I really loved this morning with the exploring unity consciousness. I'm going to take one more, and then we're going to call it a night. Okay. This reading has made me very emotional, but I always do when it comes to the world peace. I feel like one of those models when they, you know, they What would you like in the world today? Hi, my name is Jane, and I would love world peace. Embodying my soul, right? I have a right to be excited. I love this. So, embodying your soul, what does that mean? It means that, well, we are all part of that same great big source as I was talking about this morning. It's so important that you embody that. When you do, you'll see things in a much better way, right? You're going to feel better. You're going to see things as they are, right? Okay, so let's see what this has to say. When your soul is embodied, you are grateful to be alive. You are aware of life as a precious opportunity to experience the frequency of your own light through your unique attributes. Again, we're talking about uniqueness, right? Your unique attributes, characteristics, and senses of a person. As your soul becomes embodied, you are elated to be a part of life cosmic play, no matter how bad things seem sometime. Okay? So this is feeling safe within yourself, feeling safe within what you believe to be. And I'm going to read you the mantra again, and you can say, I have a right to be excited. I have a right to be excited. Okay? You live in these times. We can make more change now than ever. We have a right to speak and show the way we want to have the world be seen. Use it in the best way possible, Pisces, okay? It's not always about pointing you're right and I'm right and you're wrong. It's about embracing the diversity and letting it be the norm, okay? Let it be the norm to encourage people to be different, to not always have to be the same. We don't always have to be the popular or the trend. Let's make the trend being yourself, being unique. Okay? Okay, that just about wiped me out, Pisces. But it was such an important message, and I loved it. I loved every little morsel of it, and I thank you so much for being here. I am grateful for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me every day. And I hope that you stick around. I have a lot more to come every day. They don't seem to be slowing down. So, thank you so much. I send you lots of love, light, and blessings to you. Be kind to each other and embrace diversity. Take care.